What's going on, guys? My name is Triforce Addiction. Welcome back to another COD mobile video. So today we are going to talk about the M16 buff, but before I do that, I do want to apologize for any inconveniences within this video. It's going to be a little choppy. Something went wrong with the recording. I checked my other pieces of footage for other weapons, and this really seems to be like the only I guess the only piece of footage that's like stuttering like this, so just keep that in mind. So yes, we are going to discuss the M16 buff. So I was very excited about this one because I've been wanting a buff for the M16 for a very long time, and we've just never gotten one. I'm not even sure why. Maybe because they probably didn't see the weapon as valuable, but given that all the other assault rifles have been buffed appropriately, you know, this one kind of has to catch up a bit. And the way that they did it is something that I don't think they could have executed it more perfectly. So previously, my complaints with the M16 was that while it was very strong, it had a lot of horizontal and vertical recoil. So much so to the point where it was never really guaranteed whether or not you were going to land all 3 shots of the burst on an enemy. And this could apply like in medium range where it can matter the most. Other than that, the M16 was a pretty perfect weapon. There was never really a need to make a lot of changes. But besides the recoil change, they did manage to up the fire rate just a little bit. Not too much where it's overpowered, but just enough to kind of like compete with other assault rifles as well as the swordfish. They did tweak some multipliers, but really that was just for the arms. Overall, the multiplier in damage is basically the same as it was before. So thankfully they didn't up that. But when it comes to recoil control, they absolutely nailed it. I mean, there is no more horizontal recoil. There's just a slight amount of vertical recoil. You could literally have a full lightweight, or I guess a full light class for the assault rifle, and it's almost not gonna jump at all. And it was a good thing that this happened besides just, you know, my own complaint. I mean, the swordfish with the halberd mag, it was able to alleviate pretty much all the vertical recoil that it had. So if anything, it overdid it. But for the M16, there was no real support. For most of your class ups, you would have to set a lot of like recoil stability attachments like marksman barrels, compensators, or even strike stocks just in order to make the M16 stable for longer ranges. But ever since this update came out, oh my god, I know it's been out for like maybe a few hours, but it's absolutely incredible how much they nailed the M16. It's a very good assault rifle now. But really, I don't know what made him decide to finally change the M16. Did they just sit in their office and just say, I mean, wow, I forgot this weapon was there, so let's change it. I was actually considering making a video doing like some sort of suggestion on what to do with the M16 because it's just one of the most untouched weapons in the history of this game, and it's kind of sad because, I mean, I know the M16 is a burst gun. You have to be careful in how you balance the burst guns, but still, it was to the point where it couldn't compete against most assault rifles now, and it got worse when all the other ones like the M4, the KN-44 were getting buffed, and this one was just being left behind in the dust. But I mean, if you look at this game right here that I'm playing in Hardpoint, I managed to take down a 5-man team with an M16, something that you would never be able to do in your dizziest dream unless like you were extremely lucky, but it's so much more effortless now that this gun's been patched and more updated. I won't lie to you, I bet those guys were kind of surprised that I was able to do this with an M16. I'm pretty sure they haven't gotten the message that it's been buffed. But yes, it's only a matter of time before everyone finds out about it and they start spamming it, but enjoy it while you can, right? I don't really think that they're gonna, you know, nerf it at any point because I think it's perfect the way it is, given that everything else is extremely strong now and the Crick 6 is coming out, so that's another thing that we do have to look out for. But anyway, here is the class setup for the M16. I do have the YKM integrated suppressor, classic red dot sight, as well as OWC laser tactical with 48 round extended mag and rubberized grip tape. So if you guys could notice in this class setup, I don't have a lot of recoil boosting attachments. That's how stable this weapon is now. So you have like more variety on where you want to, like what you want your attachments to have. Especially with ammunition, I'm finally able to put like a 39 or 48 round extended mag without having to worry about the gun jumping all over the place. Anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe for some more COD mobile content. I'll see you guys next time with the next video.